Risk, a board game. Some would say childish. Some would say it's a fun family game. But others might actually call it a spiritual life. If I move my forces in, will they win? Will I defeat my enemy? Or will I have just wasted any attempts that I have left and just leave myself in a feeble position? Well, I could stay and just build up my forces. I mean, I can just build them up, and just attack whenever I'm ready, but what I don't know is that my enemies, he's building up forces too, but they grow faster, and they advance more often. They aren't just sitting there waiting for you or me to attack and just wait it out. They're making plans, and they plan to move in quick. Are we as Christians just playing a game? Is Christianity just a game to you? The church throughout the centuries has been sitting, just trying to build up its strength, and they're not really going on the offensive. But who is on the offensive? Who is winning over these territories? All of these territories. Who is winning over the hearts? I can tell you it's not us. The name of this game is so perfect. It's a risk. It's a risk to send in our troops. It's a risk to do anything in this life for Christ. What if we don't succeed? What will happen to us? Will it have been worth it, or did we just waste our precious time? Did you know that the average American youth, your age, goes to school around 900 hours a year? That's a lot of hours. But the amount of hours that same American youth spends watching TV is over 1,500 hours a year. That's almost double what you go to school. And most people spend a lot of time in school every day. Is that wasting precious time? Our troops, unlike any other, have the armor. They have the weaponry that they need to succeed. But we let the armor tarnish in the closets, and we let the weapons just rust away. Truthfully, we could lose lives. Do you remember Stephen in the Bible? He was stoned. Pelted, pummeled by rocks till he died. He knew there was a risk. But what did he say whenever it happened? He said, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them." He knew there was a risk. But he took it anyway and did exactly what he was told to do. In 2 Corinthians 11:23 and 28, Paul said, starting about halfway through the verse, he said, "I have worked much harder, been in prison more frequently, been flogged more severely, been exposed to death again and again. 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. I spent a night and a day in the open sea. I've been constantly on the move. I've been in danger from rivers, in danger from bandits, in danger from my own countrymen, in danger from Gentiles, in danger in the city, in danger in the country, in danger at sea, and in danger from my own brothers. I have labored and toiled, and have often gone without sleep. I have known hunger and thirst, and have often gone without food. I have been cold and naked. Besides everything else, I face daily the pressure of my concern for all the churches." It was a risk for him to follow Jesus. He had a great life before he was a Christian, when he was doing the wrong thing. Once he became a Christian, everything became a risk. Everything. The church has been on the defensive for almost 2,000 years. The first churchgoers, they had risks. They were in risk of being killed just for going to church, just for even saying the name Jesus. What about us? We have no fear of being killed because we're Christians. We meet together weekly and talk to each other about the most unimportant things imaginable. Well, imagine this. What would happen today if we moved our pieces into place and took a risk?